guys, today we are in Germany in a very special museum which is named the Lindt Chocolate Museum in Cologne. Let's go ahead and take a look. Over here we can see a Ferris wheel and next to it is the museum. Let's go inside. Now we are inside. We can see a lot of floors of the museum. Next to it, there is a shop where you can buy your chocolate. And this is a vehicle which was used a long time ago to deliver chocolate. That is very interesting. This is what I call the chocolate portal. Let's go in it. The portal brought us to the beginning of the museum. And also it gave us a candy. This is a big version of a cocoa tree. Over there, as you can see, there are the cocoa beans, which are turned into chocolate later. This is a simulation of the tropics. It is very, very hot. Cocoa trees grow in this habitat. It's a boat which is used to carry all the cocoa beans to other countries where they roast them and make chocolate out. This is a very interesting exhibit. This is a cocoa bag. It weighs 60 kilograms and I cannot lift it. It is very heavy. These are the cocoa fruits. Later, they use these tools to open them up and get the beans from them. This is how they look when they are opened. These are the beans themselves. You should roast them. This is how they look when they are roasted. We should take off their covers and then make chocolate from them. Have you ever wondered how many fruits does one tree produce? The correct answer is 120 fruits. Can you believe it? This is an example of a cocoa farmer. This is Elizabeth Osei Agwe. She is a cocoa farmer and she's from Ghana. It is a very nice interactive game where you have to sort the cocoa beans. You should find the odd ones and then you have to roast them in this special machine. And this one looks suspicious. This is a slate-colored bean. It is a bad cocoa bean because you cannot make chocolate out of it. Next, this is a moldy bean. It looks very disgusting and you should not make chocolate out of it. Next, we have this one. A lot of beans are in perfect quality. You can make chocolate out of them. And the last of all, we got the insect infestation bean. Some insects have eaten it, and we don't want to have that in our chocolate. And this is the game. The next exhibit is how many ingredients are there in chocolate bars. First, we got the 70% cacao. This is black chocolate. Dark chocolate. And it has got a lot of cocoa beans, a little bit of butter and sugar. Next, we have the extra creamy. This is milk chocolate. It has got more chocolate, beans, butter, milk, and other ingredients. Next, We have the, in German, it's named Ways. It is white chocolate. It has no cocoa beans, a lot of cocoa butter, and white chocolate, and sugar. These are the covers, which are very helpful because you bring chocolate in them. This is cocoa liquor, and it looks like this. Next, we have cocoa butter. Inside the cover, it looks like this. Next, we have the milk powder. And it looks like flour. But trust me, it's milk. And a giant bag of sugar. And you all know how does it look like. And last of all, we have the vanillin, the concentrated butter, lecithin, lactose, barley malt extract. The next part of the museum is the chocolate factory, and it is my favorite part, where we get the chocolates and get to taste them. First step is they roast the beans. Here you can try. Here is the wheel which they use to spin, and this thing spins and roasts the beans. Next, they winnow the chocolate. Here you can see how do the beans look like in the beginning. Then they are brought here and brought into a machine with special things. They get crushed and get to this machine, which looks like a triangle. Next, they grind the cocoa beans one more time. This is a machine where they get grinded and they are turned into liquid, which is not sweet because there is no sugar in it. Next, they mix it with sugar, milk powder, and sugar. Next, they dry and mill the liquid, and so it turns into powder. Next, they conch them and add butter into it. Next, it gets mixed in 70 degrees and left for 72 hours. They temper them. They use buttons for this. Next, they mold the chocolate and then put it into these special molds. Then they freeze it and it turns into chocolate. This is how it looks like when it's in the mold. This is where they give the waffles from the chocolate fountain. They dip it into the chocolate, let it drip, and let's see how it tastes. This is how it looks like when the chocolates are done. And then they are covered by hand. And then it goes to shops all around the world. Here we get to taste the chocolate. We just have to wait until the butter turns green and press it. And the chocolate already arrives. Now let's taste it. It's very good. I'm rating it 10 out of 10. These are some very cool chocolate figures. They are very yummy and They look great, just like toys. And this is a workshop where you can make your own chocolate. These are the molds which are used to make chocolate figures. This is the cover, which makes the figure look better and it will not melt. And can you believe it? This is a giant chocolate figure which costs 600 euros. This is expensive. In 1894, there was a Cologne factory which was producing chocolate, and there were 2,000 employees. Can you believe that? And they are standing in front of the factory. This is a bridge to the children's paradise. And there is a party right now. By the way, these are some very old toys from Kinder. Everyone had a Kinder surprise, and there are a lot of different toys. And they are different themes. There are dinosaurs and so on. And also, you probably know the Wonka movie. This is the golden ticket. And Harry Potter. It had some chocolates in it too. This is a giant Kinder surprise egg. It is from Germany, as you can see. Now we left the portal. Now let's go and buy